Hello. Good rain. Finish Goodnight Poon Poon. Well, you know, that's all I could ask, I suppose. It doesn't have to be super resonant for all the same reasons for everyone. Hello. God, I don't know. Maybe. I haven't really been keeping up. I watched, like, those videos on stream, and that was kind of it. Because if I want to keep up with human wreckage, I can just look in a mirror. Oops. That could have been done better. Mostly without the dying part. I went and I bought a coffee, but I should have paid with the app so I could have gotten like Starbucks summer game entry token things, which I realized like right as the transaction finished on my card, but whatever. Yeah, I know, but here's the thing, like with Goodnight Poon Poon, I don't know. I feel like things are generally vague enough or broad enough in terms of people that he interacts with and experiences that he has or situations he gets into, where you can just sort of apply them to anything in your life. You know, because to me it was just sort of a book about all the vagaries and arbitrary cruelness of the world and all that good stuff. And also, like, I got stuck on someone when I was 17 for, like, way too long. And proceeded to, like, really just make me miserable for, like, 4 or 5 years. So, like, I get it. I guess. I have a Poon Poon pin on my bag. It's very cute. But I have him off to the side, all alone. Away from all the other stuff. The mice that I ear-notched and injected with psilocybin did not yield anything useful. I didn't run the actual experiments, so I don't know if I would have gotten any different results, but it doesn't really matter. It wasn't really anything we needed. It was just something that the reviewers asked for. So we figured we might as well try. I feel like I'm not loud enough. Maybe I'm not. But now we're just gonna like report, hey, we did this and it didn't yield anything. Nope, that's all the way up. So it's whatever. Did some last minute analysis from stuff yesterday that, again, reviewers asked for, and we did, and didn't yield anything interesting, but now we have a graph where all the bars are the same height, so that's interesting to someone. Kidding, it's not. I just want this thing submitted already. And like, it's not my first author paper anymore, but still. It would be nice to just stop having like bits of it sprung on you to do. That might be gold armor, I don't know. It doesn't really matter. It's not that hard to kill these guys here. Although that was sort of an irritating pattern. No, they all get euthanized. Sorry. I mean, they go to a camp upstate. now. I should be playing it with the ring on. I haven't done Ring Fit for a bit after I hurt my foot. Which probably explains why I feel like dying. Maybe. I feel like I had a good month-long period of not totally feeling like shit, and now I'm kind of just like back to that. So that's cool. Nah, my sweat's just salty and gross. Sorry, Ring. That's nice. Cool. Well, guess we got this now. Is he still really not dead? What's a game? Puyo's a game. I guess we could do that. Oops. That's not what I wanted. Well, at least the Bluetooth connection's actually holding up. Which is more than I expected of it, to be fair. Yeah, I think it charged. Just had to use a different cable. Micro USB is a bad standard for morons. No offense to anyone who's, like, really into it. What am I doing here? I think I just wanted that. Right? Did I need that red? I don't think so. Yeah, well, I mean, USB is certainly living up to its universal moniker, because it's very weird now you just get like a low-powered electronic appliance, whatever thing, and they're all just powered by USB now. Which is kind of nuts. Though I am all for USB outlets in homes, although I guess they're probably not that useful because I can't imagine they're super future-proofed. In like the realm of fast charging or whatever else, it's kind of pointless. I don't think people were expecting USB to, you know, output more than like a few hundred micro or milliamps at some point. Back whenever they started installing those like 10, 15 years ago. We are steadily approaching our Mega Man Battle Network future, where soon you can just start jacking into people's homes. I was gonna say, like, have a USB port in your outlet or something, and then if you plug a computer into it or whatever, it acts as like removable storage with information on the house. And then like scanning a dog's microchip or something. It's like, here's just basic information. You live at 123 Fake Street. Oops. I mean, I still used for a long time data communication over power line. Back in New Jersey, before we just bought a mesh setup for years, I used an old power line thing. Or a new power line thing. Which is very neat. You could just, like, transmit internet over copper wiring in a house. Because it's just wires. Granted, it's slightly more complicated than just wires, but, you know. Well, the thing is, we used Powerline because we just had, like, one wireless router, which I put in the basement, because that's where the modem is. And it didn't reach all the way to the 3rd floor, so... I figured Powerline would be good for that, and it was. Then I just started disconnecting a bunch, and then we just got a Google thing. Which is very expensive, but very good, because I can administrate it from here whenever the internet goes out. My parents don't have to, like, call me and yell at me while the internet doesn't work. Well, I mean, Powerline depends on a lot of stuff. Depends on the quality of the wiring, or the type of wiring, you know, copper versus aluminum. Like the load that's currently also being passed through those cables as you're passing internet across them. And probably a whole bunch of other factors that probably don't matter, because I don't think anyone's really using these things in this day and age. Oh, maybe. One of our neighbors at some point hardwired Ethernet stuff all throughout his house so he could have internet in all the different rooms, and God, that's an antiquated concept. Buddy, you either have like power line alternatives or Wi-Fi or literally anything. I don't know why you had to rip this stuff out of your walls for this. But whatever. Kind of just talking until I figure out what I'm gonna do with today, if anything. Probably not. Who's messaging me? People messaging, I mean, I guess technically it should be working, so fair enough. Take a look at that later. Someone asked me to do something, but I don't know what they want, so... guess we wait for clarification. Or not, I don't know. Oh. Oops. Should have probably tried to go for that. Even noticed the all clear. And then I died. Message me. 1 second. What's up, chat? I don't know, like, so for the paper, one of the reviewers wanted us to plot animals that were stress resilient for a specific behavior. But there's like 2 of them. And they're in different groups. And there are 4 groups. And like, I don't know what the point of just plotting up these tiny, tiny bar graphs that are gonna have like 1 plot or 1 point in each of like 4 bars. It's not going to yield anything, but whatever. Mostly just lazy, I think. Nope. Well, the reviewer asked, because we had a section for sucrose preference for resilient animals, and they asked why we didn't have one for female urine preference, and the answer's like, just don't have enough resilient animals for that, so... Like, yeah, I could make you a graph. It's gonna be pointless and not show you anything that's interesting, but... I could, I guess. That's not gonna work. Which is too bad. Well, that all got ruined. Who's messaging me? The whole Aphis system drones? God, it's like, what is this other question? Like, how many amps this system draws? Like, I have no idea, dude. I'm not even there. I'm not even in your lab. I have no idea how much current any of your stuff is drawing. God, I don't know. Everything that'll be connected to the circuit. My God, I don't know. The digitizers probably only pull like an amp. If I had to guess. If that. So that has a fuse for an amp, so it pulls less than that. How many amps does like your average enterprise Dell computer will draw? I lost track of that sentence halfway through. Dell, what is it, Optiplex? What's the new one? 9020? That looks like a computer. No, not power consumption, that's wattage. Yeah, it's a weird measurement, but whatever. I mean, if it tells you how many watts, you can just convert that into amps. Because the thing is, they're trying to put in stuff like new sockets or something I guess they want to know how much it's going to draw. Enter voltage defaults. Enter power factor. Oh god, I don't know. I don't know what the power factor is. These are all watts. So would that just be like, let's see, that's like 250. Is this only like, what, 2 amps? It's like a 250 watt power supply, does that sound right? Monitor, I don't know. Probably doesn't matter. Probably a few hundred milliamps. I just have to figure out how much the fiber lights. I mean, that's 150 watts, so that's probably only about an amp. Yeah, I don't think it... Oh, well, maybe. 40 amps seems like a lot unless you're running like a multifamily. And even still... Let's see, it's 150 watts. Let's see. 5 amps seems fair. Because, like, all the digitizers are all just whatever. They run on a couple of hundred milliamps. This pulls. Just look at my monitor for reference. 1 amp. So let's assume that's the same. It's not even my lab, it's just a lab I was offering to set up as a favor to a friend. It's like, God, I don't know, I never thought about this. I don't know how much the pumps take. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just estimating. I mean, a whole thing, so I don't know. Take like a small tower PC and a couple of like 140 watt fiber lights, some lab equipment that probably pulls like 500 milliamps if that. Monitor that's probably pulling an amp. Probably it. I don't know how much the vacuums take. Why do we need that info? Because they're trying to open up a decommissioned floor outlet, and they need to know, I guess, what circuit they could attach it to, as to not go over whatever the breaker is. So I guess they just want to make sure that we're not, like, gonna hook a fridge up to it. Or a microwave. But yeah, I think I estimated like 7 amps for all that, which I feel like is probably accurate, but I've never thought about it, nor do I have any frame of reference for what sounds reasonable. But that's what I told him to tell the facilities people. Do I need one of the multimeters that has like the Hall effect sensor on it? Or is that only for DC? Can never remember. I don't know anything about electricity. It's all just magic. only really understand it in like biological terms, where you have different ions across a membrane to create a voltage potential. And that's sort of it. Like, once you start talking about AC, it's like, oh Jesus, I have no clue. I mean, we do a lot of current clamp and voltage clamp stuff with the eFiz setups we do, or have, but you know, it's still all DC. There's no, like, naturally occurring biological analog to AC, I'm pretty sure. Live at school at a high wage. Yeah, that would be nice to just get paid to exist and learn things, but I guess that's what graduate school is, and it's actually not that great. I take it back. Yeah, like, I guess I don't spend that much money, but I'd really like to get off my grad stipend. Actually, like, have a salary and an apartment that's not just a mess, or very tiny. But whatever. If I graduate, I graduate, and if I don't, whatever. Get there and then I'll be making bank. Probably not. Get my degree and then just jump off a bridge. Seems sort of counterintuitive, but... $130K a year. Very nice.
反撃。グガー。アレイヤードスペシャル。
Womp womp. gonna go lie down or something. Bye.